Hi guys, happy Valentine's Day. So I meant to do this video earlier, but I've been spending a lot of time with my little granddaughter this week, and that is more important to me, spending time with my grandchildren. Actually, I spent time with all of them yesterday, all the young ones. So I didn't have time to do a Valentine's Day look. Today's Valentine's Day, and I wanted to create something really quick. I already have all of my makeup on except for my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Moira palette, Chasing Eternity. I love these palettes from Moira. They're so beautiful. And I normally never keep the packaging, but look at the packaging on their palettes. Look at how pretty they are. So I do, and they're not super bulky. Their packaging is actually pretty thin. So I don't feel like they add that much, you know, bulk to the package. Their palettes are pretty bulky. So I'll go ahead and I keep them. Now this is the palette, and as you can see, it's not very pinky. I didn't want to go super pinky, but it does have enough in here that I think I can still pull off a Valentine's Day. I do have other palettes that have more pink, but I really don't feel like Valentine's needs to be like pink or red or anything like that. So yeah, let's do something that is, I consider, Valentine's Day. So I'm going to start with this shade right here that is called Hopeful, and it's like a light, almost like a light lavender, and I'm going to put that on my crease, and I'm going to speed up through some of this because I know I posted a video yesterday, and I don't want to make you sit here and, you know, for another 25 minutes. So I want to make this maybe 10 minutes or shorter. And if you want to see the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing, I'll show you that at the end of the video, so that if you only want to watch the eye look, you can, and then you can just say your goodbyes. So anyway, this is a very pretty color. It's perfect for the crease. It's a little darker than my skin tone, but not super dark. So I'm going to go with this one, Next Goddess. And I'm going to pick a smaller brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of that over here and take it into my crease. Now I'm going to go into this darker shade right here, which is a brown, and I'm going to take my slanted brush, and these eyeshadows, really, I don't have any problems with fallout. I do take my time. I don't overload my brushes, which I think that is what could cause fallout at times. I'm going to take the initial brush and just blend. I don't have a code for Moira, but Jen Phelps does. So I will list her code below in case you're interested in purchasing from them. Yeah, they're kind of similar, but it's like a bronzy, but it has, this one I think has a little more pink. So I'm going to take that one, which is this one right here, and it's called Caution. Okay, I'm going to go into this shade right here that is called Rewarding. I'm just noticing there's nothing pink about my look, but that's okay. I don't think that Valentine's Day is all about the pinks. I think it's about an eye look that you enjoy, that you like, that you feel like you look pretty in. And these are my shades, to tell you the truth. Bronzy, brown, golds. Those are the shades that I like most on me. So if I was going, we're not going anywhere today, but if I was going somewhere, and many times when we do go out, these are the shades I go for. The ones that I love, not necessarily pink because that's the holiday. I want to wear a color that I like. I'm just going to retouch this over here. I'm going to use my finger to kind of mesh both colors. I'm going to go back to the dark brown that I used. There we go. Okay, and then we have this one right here that is called Fave, which is like a bone color, and I'm going to take a little bit of that and put it on my brow bone. And I'm also going to take a little bit of that. It is a matte shade, but I'm going to put that in my inner corner because I think it's very brightening. And I think mattes in your inner corner look very pretty. It doesn't always have to be a shimmer. You do what you like. Okay, I have, let me see. I'm going to take this pencil right here and I'm going to go into the darkest brown and I'm going to use that as a little bit of an eyeliner. I'm just going to smudge it over here on my upper. That one is giving me a little bit of fallout. And then I'm going to take a little bit and go on my lower lash line and kind of hook it up to the top right here. Okay, I don't have a real fluffy brush here. I'm going to use this one to kind of brush off my fallout, and that worked just fine. So for mascara, I'm going to use a L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is my look. Now, if you decide that, gosh, you know, I wish my look had a little more pink in it, it really doesn't have that much pink at all, you can grab a blush, which I do often. This is the one by YSL, and this is in the shade, I don't know if the shade is Make Me Blush or number 44. Not sure. I'm going to take this brush right here, and I'm going. This is the shade of the brush of the blush. It's very pretty. It's one of the ones that has like a little bit of a satin finish, and it's very pigmented. You only need a little, and you can go and add a little bit of pink. To tie everything together. And there's a difference between one eye and the other. Or I mean, you can grab an eyeshadow, but to me it's like this was out already because it's the blush that I used. So I didn't want to go look for an eyeshadow. But these are the eye shades that I gravitate to most of the time. I do love pinks and rosy and all of that, but I'm not always. And just because everybody else is wearing pink on Valentine's Day doesn't mean that I want to. You know what I mean? Take the mascara because I kind of like hit it and my lashes got all clumped together there. Alright, so this is it. So I'm done with this look. So if you want to say goodbye, happy Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, happy Friday. Yes, today's Friday. I had to think about it. Happy Friday. I hope you have an amazing day. Now, if you want to see the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing the ABH foundation. This is the new one that it is called. Yeah, if I could only see it. Anyway, it's a new one. I will link it below, and I have it in the shade 1.5 Neutral. The concealer that I'm wearing is the Dalton TCE concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium, which is actually pretty light. I'm glad I didn't get light because I think it would, and this has like the cooling applicator, which I really don't use because I feel like I can spread it better with my finger. But look, that's the shade. So I'm glad I didn't go with light because I think that would have been way too light for me. Oh my gosh, I keep missing the top. Okay, then I'm using the REPHR Beauty Contour, the new one that I just uploaded a video showing this. This is the blush that I'm using, the YSL, which is beautiful. I've used it before. Oh, I also use this, the Dermatology Luminous Eye Corrector SPF 41, and this one is in medium. I also have it in light, and I use either one. Either one of them works for me. You guys saw the eyeshadow palette, the mascara. You saw what I was using, the L'Oreal Big Deal. On my lower lashes, I'm using the Thrive. On my lips, I'm actually using the Cool Teddy from MAC, the new one that they released. And when I first tried it on, I really didn't care for it that much, but I've learned that it depends on what lip liner I'm using with it. So this is a lip liner by Lisa Eldridge, and this is in the shade 3C, and I think it looks pretty with this. I like it. It still has a cool tone, but it doesn't look gray on me. So I truly enjoy it. And I love the MAC lipstick formula. I think it's so good. And I own many of them, and I really do enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye. Mwah.